How you doing today?
Oh, hi guys! We're in San Jose!
You flew in this morning just to see everybody.
Yes, because I'm crazy. I'm so tired. Can you tell?
We got, if anybody wants to start lining up for questions, we'll take some of those. But first off, we got to say congratulations.
Oh, wait, first of all, can I just say, I'm sorry to cut you off there. Who didn't show up to San Jose today? Hydra.
And you know he's from here.
What?
Brett's from here.
See? He's so scared of me.
He was
no,
sad.
Actually, I'm really bummed at Brett, because whenever we do these things together, hilarity ensues as I embarrass him. He's not here and I'm still embarrassing him. Brett!
So we got to say, who saw the episode last night?
Yeah.
You're fighting space cockroaches now.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm glad you didn't stop it. Other children here? Sorry.
So what can you say about the new episode? Anything?
She finally got it. I heard the singular laugh. Naughty. What?
What can you say about the premiere? Anything you want to talk about?
Oh, first of all, it was so long overdue. We felt like we'd been gone a century. And the response, because when we saw the episode, it felt like a movie. Didn't it feel like a movie? Yeah. First of all, Mark Kolpak and his VisFX team was incredible. Jesse Bochco directed the crap out of it. There are children here, aren't there? A few? I feel like I keep having to censor myself because I'm so tired and I'm scared what I'll say. I should.
Even that first scene with the Talking Head song where that guy's going through the lot, so great.
Yeah, Joel is unbelievable, and he plays that character so well. I don't know. What did you guys think of it? Was it alright? Were you scared at first though? When you heard we were going out in space? Because I was like, oh no, we've jumped the shark. And I can say that here in San Jose because of the sharks. Yeah!
I gotta ask too, so you tweeted about this, but there's a live action Mulan now?
Yes!
Yeah.
And she's beautiful, isn't she? She's so perfect for it. I'm so excited, and she's Chinese. Thank you.
It still should have been you though.
Huh?
Thank
you. Maybe if they did it 10, 20 years ago.
No way.
I could play her mom though, maybe.
Do you have any advice for her as playing Mulan?
Just don't F it up, you know? But I'd like to think that, the animation Mulan still holds a special place in people's hearts, right? Me and Lea Salonga creating this, beautiful image with the animators and Disney back in the day, that before even CGI was a big thing. It was one of the first CGI animations. So very proud of the continued legacy. I hope they do it justice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And again, if anybody wants to start lining up for questions, we got mics here.
You know who I really wanted to play was my daughter. My daughter's here today. I'm going to embarrass her. Where is she? She's sitting somewhere out here.
She's doing homework.
Right? Yeah, she's doing her homework.
I wanted to ask you,
Tiger Mom.
We've been doing all these panels together, and all these people come up and say how you're such a badass and that you inspire everybody, and it's such an amazing thing. Who inspires you?
So many people. You inspire me.
That's a lie.
Yeah, it is. You got a haircut.
No, I'm not wearing a hat. Yeah.
That's what it is. I see your whole head. That's funny. That's really funny. That's so weird.
We know each other really well.
Yeah, you think? I actually body language, actually, she should be sitting like this, but my knee, my knee doesn't really do that as well. What was your question? I'm sorry.
Who inspires you?
Oh, gosh, well, first my mom, I think she's the original woman warrior. Seriously, she's so amazing. So many people inspire me. Princess Leia, she inspires me. Mother Teresa.
Those are great answers. Mother Teresa.
Oh my God, I'm so deliriously tired. I'm very Agent May, aren't I? It's such a stereotypical part for me. When I did that premiere episode, for those who were, loyal enough to watch it on premiere night. No, just kidding. No, I actually did those fight scenes, and I had just had my knee surgery. I tore my meniscus and my ACL in May, and we shot those scenes in July. So, I'm pretty proud of myself. Of course, my mom would probably hit me and tell me, you know what my mom says when I tore my knee? She said, Ming-Na, you're not young. Right? This is why I'm an actress. It's like, anytime they could hit below the belt, they do.
That's great. Let's get to some questions. Start here.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm loving Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I love the premiere last night. I also really enjoyed Stargate Universe.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
And I was just wondering if you had any kind of flashbacks to Stargate Universe with this new, in space.
Oh, completely. Yes, absolutely. And I hope they don't put us to sleep. Because you know what happened to Stargate Universe when they put us to sleep? Like, just floating out in space. Yeah, forever. No, I did. I had major flashback to Stargate Universe. It's funny. Hi! See, there is a kid. He's too young to understand anything.
Over here.
Hi.
The Agent May versus Agent 33 May fight is one of my favorite fight scenes of all time.
Oh, thank you. May versus May,
That
yeah.
was just so epic. Do you have a favorite fight scene that you've done, or how is it to do it and then see the finished product?
It always amazes me because, we put in a lot of time, we rehearse it, we choreograph it, and then we have to work it in with the cameras. And, one of the major things that we try to do is make sure we don't hurt each other. It is still stunt fighting, it's pretend fighting. But you're supposed to snap your head back.
I know you wouldn't hit me.
I know, but you're supposed to make it look good. You're supposed to sell it. Okay, ready? So pathetic. All right, you're gonna snap it. All right,
One more
you
time.
gotta snap it. Ready? Okay.
We'll work on it for next time.
Well, I'll work on it with you. But so we have to, and we do get hurt, obviously, and it's always accidental or unexpected. But when it's all put together, between the stunt people, like the May versus May fight, obviously it wasn't me fighting myself, like my mom would think. Yeah. But I did have to do both sides of the fight scene, and we worked with two sets of stunt people because one was in the silver dress and then one was in the lingerie, and I had to change clothes. I get just one paycheck. And they get to rest while I have to do both. And it was great when it's all, with the CGI and everything, and it's a miracle. It really is. Yeah, I love my stunt team.
Hi.
Hi.
If you could choose one superpower for May to have, what would you choose?
I would love to have the power to heal. myself, but but you know, I think that would be a great superpower. Especially, we seem to always get hurt a lot, especially May. You're right in the premiere. For those who've seen it, and I'll spoil it, she gets shafted, literally. And you know, and then she gets like cut in the wrist. It's so bloody. Yeah, so the power to heal.
Remember, there are kids here, mate.
They wouldn't understand that.
Hi, I've been a huge fan of yours since Mulan and ER, so when I heard that you were in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., it was amazing to know that you were there. My question is a would you rather question. Would you rather be a rock star in a town full of boring people, or would you rather be a boring person in a town full of rock stars?
I would never want to be a boring person. So yeah, I don't. You know, that's a really weird and interesting question.
I heard it being asked to Michael Rooker at New York Comic Con.
Did you ask Rooker?
No, it was just asked there. I watched his panel on
Oh, no, it's a cool question. I mean, I would rather be the rock star. In a town of boring people.
Over here.
Hi.
Oh yes, I'm a fan of your work. I was wondering what was it like working on Street Fighter the movie and Street Fighter the movie the video game?
I loved working on Street Fighter. It was one of my first big films, you know, and I got to be the lead female with Jean-Claude Van Damme and the late Raul Julia, and met a bunch of really great friends there, Kylie Minogue, you know. But I think the final product, if I'm going to be honest, you know, it makes for a great drinking game, I think. And the more you drink, the better it is. Not to put anyone down, but it was still, I mean, I had so much fun. You know, I got to travel to Thailand and Australia. I got engaged there. It was quite a wonderful experience and time. And the video game was so awesome. I still have it. I have one in my house. Yeah, you know, I mean, how often do you end up being part of a video game? It's pretty cool.
Cool, thank you.
Thanks.
I wanted to ask, what did you think when the cartoon Rick and Morty brought back the Mulan sauce in a huge, crazy way?
What?
Rick and Morty had a Mulan sauce.
Szechuan sauce.
Szechuan sauce. Yes, yes. Why didn't you just say that? I don't know. I mean, I'm a restaurant daughter, so I'd probably make a better Szechuan sauce. Because I'm hot.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Over here.
I feel like calling Brett. I don't know. I think we should try to give him a call and see where the hell he is. Should we? Yeah.
He's supposed to be filming right now, so if he answers,
Then he's
that's not
lying.
good. Yeah.
No, I'm gonna see where he is. Hold on one second. Well, we'll ask a question while I wait for him to reply. Hi. I can multitask.
Can you though?
Yeah.
Okay. I was wondering, because there's been talk about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. crossover with Inhumans, and have you seen the show, and if there were to be a crossover, would you be excited about it, and who would you want your character to interact with?
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Inhumans?
Yeah.
I think that show got...
Well, no, but it's, well, there was talk. I don't know if it's confirmed or not, but if there was a crossover.
Yeah, I can't multitask.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Please record your message. Or press 1 for more options.
Yeah, hey Brett. I'm here in San Jose. I just want to say chicken. Well, we're all disappointed you're not here. If you do get this message in the next 5 minutes or so, how long?
14 minutes.
In the next 14 minutes, it's 11:26. Your mission is to call me back. Bye. Let's see if he does. Okay.
Or I could just ask my other question. How did that go?
This is going so well. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I'm usually not this scattered. My daughter would probably disagree, but okay, go ahead.
My other question was, when is Phil and Melinda gonna actually kiss? Because that fake kiss was like really frustrating. And where do you see
You're
the
so
relationship?
impatient. I mean, 5 years, you know, it's only been 4 years.
That's like forever. Literally forever.
I wish I could answer that, but I can't. But you know what? Our producers are always listening to the audience. So I think the more you tweet them, the more you put the pressure on them, then maybe that will happen. You're so lustful. How would you like them to kiss? Where would you want Phil, Paulson, and Melinda May to kiss? And my daughter's probably like,
As long as it's in front of Daisy.
why did I come to this con? I'm sorry, go ahead.
In front of Daisy. The awkward mom and dad would be perfect.
That is, oh, you are kinky.
You have no idea.
You know what? I like her.
On that note, next question.
So they just announced the lead female, Mulan. I was curious, what are your thoughts about her? And if we're going to see a cameo from you in the live-action Mulan and James Hong.
Oh my gosh. No, I immediately congratulated her on Twitter because I just, you know, I want to always support any one who is Asian and in the business, first of all, and a woman. Or any minority woman, but definitely, you know, for me, it was such a relief. I think she's really just perfect for that part, and Disney did a really great job. And I think this morning, I just saw it, like recently, that she tweeted me back. So, you know, I look forward to meeting her. I think it's fantastic. Yeah.
And also, are you and James Hong going to make a cameo in the live action?
Oh, I don't know yet. I don't have an answer for you for that. Yeah, but you know, it'd be lovely. You know, so I don't know.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I mean, I've been a
Maybe
big
you guys
fan.
all need to put pressure on Disney.
I mean, I've been a big fan of yours since Joy Luck Club, even though I was forced to watch it for education purposes. And of course, you know.
Next question.
I'm sorry.
No, you look too young to watch Joy Luck Club. Was it like during high school you watched it? You were forced to watch it in English class?
Well, you know Asians, it's this deception. I look young, but you know, this deception. Exactly. So how could you question me like that? Yeah, you know how many of my brothers I have, and they're like, Ming-Na still like that? It's like, it still looks like that? It's like, man, if only I was her age, I'd ask her out. Yeah, we're all lucky to have an actress like you.
Yeah.
So yeah, my question is, I was blown away when Tai Chen was your mother in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. when you were like doing that.
Yes.
Had you done any other projects with her before that?
No, no, I'm sorry, I take that back. We did do a play together that went to Broadway. And it was a wonderful experience. You know, my first time on Broadway, we toured it all through, like, we went to Singapore and San Francisco with it, and ended up in New York. It didn't last, you know, very long in New York, unfortunately, but it did get nominated for Tony, David Henry Hwang's play got nominated. And yeah, anytime I get a chance to work with S.H.I.E.L.D, it's a treat.
Okay, who suggested her to be your mom again?
Actually, I did.
Oh, I knew it. See,
Yeah.
I knew it. You definitely had a fun and enjoyed
Yeah,
that.
I figured if Agent May would have any mom, it would be S.H.I.E.L D.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that fierceness.
You know, because she was a Bond girl too.
Oh.
You know, and I actually secretly wanted Agent May's parents to be James Bond, and
Who's Bond him too?
and S.H.I.E.L D, because S.H.I.E.L D was a Bond girl. Oh my God, get with it.
All right, thank you.
Over here.
Hello,
Hi.
Ming-Na. How you doing?
Hello. What's your name?
My name is Laquan.
LaQuan?
Laquan.
LaQuan.
That's right.
How you doing, LaQuan?
Good, pretty good.
See what voices can do? Just a tone. All right. What do you want?
So, I wanted to tell you, somehow I missed the marketing where, whatever it showed that you were actually in Agents of S.H.I.E.L D, the first episode, so it caught me completely by surprise. I was watching and I was like, holy crap, it's Chun-Li. But I wanted to know, it looks like a really fun cast that you're working with. And I wanted to know who's the, or what kind of mischief makers, who makes the mischief around the set.
Yeah, you know, a lot of times we just make each other laugh all the time. We used to play more pranks, but it's been really, really difficult because the schedule is really tight. We have to do these tremendous epic episodes every week in 8 days. And so the only time we you know, have levity is just when things go wrong, or you know, we can't play pranks on each other anymore. So that's the only thing. But we don't stop laughing either. I mean, I know when Elizabeth and I had to be in the cockpit and I was flying the spaceship. These are spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen it, but it was in the trailer though. But I mean, basically we're looking at green screen and we're having a director tell us, okay, the asteroid is flying over your head. And it was really, really hard to keep a straight face a lot of times. And the people are like shaking our chairs. But it looks amazing as the final thing, yeah. So we have a lot of fun. It's a great cast, truly. We're an incredible family. Our crew is ridiculous. They're so funny and so hardworking and amazing. And they're there every single day. I mean, we get an occasional day off, you know, so. But
thank you.
You're welcome.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
So we have about 5 minutes left, so we'll see how many of these we can get to.
Hi, Ming-Na.
Hi.
I know you from Macau originally, and I'm just thinking, like, now in China, Hong Kong, the movie industry.
You knew me as a baby?
The industry is getting so big and nice. I'm just thinking if you ever consider going back there and like join, like Bruce Lee returning to Hong Kong in the past.
No, I would love to do something in China. You know, it's such a small world now, and China is so huge in the film business and how they're contributing to other major American films as well as European films. Yeah, I would love to.
That would be great, I think.
You know anybody?
No, I wish I did. Thank you.
Hi, I love your acting, and I was wondering if you have a director that you would like to work with, or a favorite screenwriter, somebody you'd like to work with that you haven't had a chance to work with yet.
So many. I mean, you know, Zhang Yimou would be one from China. Let's see, Martin Scorsese. You know, there's so many.
You still gotta get in the Star Wars franchise.
Yeah. So you know, JJ. Yeah, there's so many amazing directors, and you know, whatever privileges that comes my way, I would be more than happy to accept. I'm a whore. Anyway,
Anything now?
my daughter's still here.
I wanted to ask you,
as an Asian actor in Hollywood, you've been around for a long time.
A long time.
And there's still, as an Asian fan, there's still lack of Asian roles, Asian actors on TV and movies. I was wondering, and if there are roles, they're whitewashed. So I wanted to hear your thoughts on that.
I mean, to keep it short, you know, there's definitely been improvement in diversity for Asian actors. And a lot of times I always try to tell young Asian actors who's coming up that you can't take it personally. A lot of times it is about economics. And because the world is so much smaller and China is such a financial boom now and it's such an integral part of filmmaking, the filmmaking industry. So I try not to take it personally. It's difficult sometimes, especially when they do the whitewashing. It's like, why? So secretly, I get a little happy when those films fail. Because that's the only way. It's about economics. It's the only way to let these, you know, studios and producers and casting people know that we're not going to accept that as much anymore. So,
Thank you.
thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
One of my favorite movies as well is Joy Luck Club, and I was wondering what it was like working on that cast with so many amazing actresses.
Well, I was so young. I mean, so young. You know, I was fresh out of college, really, and I didn't know many of the other actresses, and they didn't know me. I was like the New York actress who came out to LA, and we just bonded immediately because of Amy Tan's words and her script, and we all felt the importance of that film. Not just on an Asian level or you know or our culture, but just on the universal level theme of mothers and daughters and generation gap between kids, as well as cultural gaps, and it did transcend all that, and it was a wonderful experience.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So we only have time for one more, unfortunately.
Aww.
I want to start off with, honestly, my favorite Disney princess Mulan is something that
Thank
really
you.
inspired me.
Yeah.
She didn't need anybody to save her, and just wanted to start off with that. But
She saved you?
well, no, she did the saving of.
Oh, right,
She
okay.
saved the country. I mean, come on.
No, absolutely.
But, actually moving along the Disney princess route, you are working with Chloe Bennett a lot. She's got the pop singer background. Are we gonna see any of that? You know.
On Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D? Then we have jumped the shark. If we have Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D, the musical episode. I mean, could you imagine?
That would be amazing.
That would be so amazing. They would be like, do you need me to fly the Zephyr?
And Clark can dance too. So that,
Oh yeah,
that
yeah.
works.
No, we're all quite musical actually, so that would be fun. Weird.
That's a great question. So, Ming, you're only here for today. So if anybody wants to see you, it's just you're not here.
Yeah, because you know I work really early Monday morning, and if I don't catch a flight back, they will kill me. So literally. So that's why I'm only here today. So if you need to, you know, say something else to me or ask those questions that you didn't get to, please come back.
And Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. airs now Fridays.
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock
on ABC.
on ABC. Give it up one more time.
Thank you.
Yeah.